I need answers, Chief. I need answers. What it do, ski? It's your boy Fable34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Doctor Who. This one is Season 9, Episode 4. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Last time we had a somewhat spooky episode with these ghouls and ghosts. Pretty much the Doctor was assuring Clara that she would be safe, and he went and did some. He tried to style on these ghosts by going back in time. But unfortunately, by the end of the episode, we saw that he got himself. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he comes out of this one. So as always, if you enjoyed it, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, y'all, in case y'all are interested in getting the full Underraw reactions and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/Fable34 in the description down below. He's a phantom.
Up and down history he goes, zip, 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 getting into scrapes.
Who's he speaking to? Me?
And one day he thinks, what's the point of having a time machine if you don't get to meet your heroes? So, off he goes to 18th century Germany. But he can't find Beethoven anywhere. No one's heard of him. Not even his family.
Oh, is that
Any
Beethoven?
idea who the time traveler
ghost?
is talking about? Beethoven literally doesn't exist.
He's breaking the
This is
fourth
called-
wall. This is not right.
The bootstrap paradox. Google it. The time traveler panics. He can't bear the thought of a world without the music of Beethoven. Luckily, he brought all of his Beethoven sheet music for Ludwig to sign. So he copies out all the concertos and the symphonies. And he gets them published. He becomes Beethoven. And history continues with barely a feather ruffled.
Doctor's on one. Also, he was in a rock band. You guys let me know
Who
that.
put those notes and phrases together? Who really composed Beethoven's Fifth?
I can honestly say I wouldn't have anticipated that sort of direct-to-camera introduction. It almost made me feel like the Doctor was Bill Nye. Hope y'all have a great day. Today's actually the first day of my internship. I'm going to be doing an internship it's mandatory from my school. And it's my first day today, so it's going to be very weird going to a place and people telling me I have to do stuff and be responsible for things. I'm going to be like, what if I don't want to do it?
One small step for man, one giant.
Time travel does that sometimes.
Somehow doubt that Rose or Martha or Amy lost their breakfast on the first trip. Just one sec, I've just got something in my boot.
Are they going to snake the Doctor?
It's bigger on the inside, it's bigger on the inside.
Oh no, I'm excited.
How can it be bigger on the inside, Ben?
Okay, now last time we met a Doctor fanatic, she didn't last it very long.
We haven't. We're still in Scotland. This is the town before it flooded. The TARDIS has brought us to when the spaceship first touched down.
The mannequin monsters are back?
What a dooski.
And there are no markings on the wall.
Greetings!
Oh, there he is.
You're from Tivoli, aren't you?
The most invaded planet in the galaxy.
Yeah, that's where he's
There's a
from.
sign saying if you occupied us, you'd be home by now.
Yes, I've had dealings with
That's a throwback. No wonder. I was like, he looks like, yeah, that.
You could enslave me. In the ship, I have directions to my planet and a selection of items that you can oppress me with.
Listen, we've come from the future. You're about to send back to the TARDIS. I need to talk to Clara.
Well, we don't make it in time, so what happens? I need answers, Chief. I need answers.
Cass thinks the Doctor's saying something different to the others. He's saying Moran, Pritchard, Apprentice, no, Prentice, O'Donnell, Clara, Doctor, Bennett, Cass. It's just a list of all our names. And when he finishes, he just goes back to the beginning again, over and over. That's it.
Who's Prentice?
So this is a part of the plan.
Another ghost has appeared.
What? Who? Has someone died?
Doctor,
It's you.
it's you.
This is the future now. It's already happened.
No, he's getting into his sad boy mode. No, not like this.
I have to die.
This is no, okay, no. Y'all said this is an underrated two-parter. Don't tell me man's going.
Gotta go sometime.
Not with me! Die with whoever comes after me. You do not leave me!
We all have to face death eventually, be it ours or someone else's.
I'm not ready yet.
Or what
I
if
want to think about that. Not yet.
I can't change what's already happened.
what if Clara dies? This man's gonna have to go deep in the bag to try and solve this one. Damn.
No, wait. Your coat. It's torn, the right shoulder. You're saying a list of names, our names mainly. Moran, Pritchard, Prentice, O'Donnell, Clara, Dr. Bennett, Cass. Who's Prentice?
The mole-faced chap.
Oh, he's in the building.
I need to talk to the ghost me.
Okay. Doctor, you're on.
Doctor. Such an honor.
Yeah.
I've always been a huge admirer.
You've just stopped. Oh, no, wait, you've started again.
Oh, he's saying something different.
His message changed. He's saying something different. He's saying
What?
I'm not very good at reading lips.
the chamber will open tonight.
Clara, now the ghosts are out. Go to the Faraday cage. They won't be able to get you in there. Oh, there's a problem.
Problem?
What?
Problem? Oh, really? Because everything else is going so smoothly.
The phone signal won't be able to get through. What you're gonna have to do, Anna, put the phone outside and you can watch it through the little round porthole. And when you see it ringing, if it is safe to do so, go out and answer it.
Okay, well, how long are you gonna...
Clara, listen to me. Don't let that phone out of your sight. I need to be able to reach you. I need to know everything my ghost does. Do you understand? I'll come back for you. I swear.
The lad said, I swear. I actually like them. I hope they don't die. Odds are fairly high though.
Guess that dead body wasn't so dead after all.
And now we've got the writing.
The Fisher King did it himself.
What was that?
We need to get back to the TARDIS. Now!
What does this thing look like? 'Cause it sounds spooky. Unless it's just a giant fish. That'd be pretty funny. Like a giant fish on 2 feet just like waddling. Oh no, that looks bad.
No, Barry, wait!
Why did you come? You shouldn't have come. I mean, you never listen to anyone. It drives me mad.
I had to keep an eye on you, idiot. So, don't die.
Damn. Dunzo.
Who's next on the list?
Why is he looking like that?
That list your ghost was saying. That's the order in which people are going to die, isn't it? I mean, I've only just figured that out. But you knew that all along, didn't you? Moran, Pritchard, Prentice, O'Donnell.
I thought perhaps because her ghost wasn't there in the future like Prentice's was. I thought maybe
That's why he had that face.
maybe she stood a chance.
Yeah, but you didn't try very hard to stop her, though, did you? So who's next?
Clara.
Yeah. Yeah, except now you're going to do something about it, aren't you?
Oh,
Because it's getting closer to you. You wouldn't save her.
he's calling
This
him
isn't
out.
about saving me. I'm a dead man walking. I'm changing history to save Clara.
At least he's keeping it a buck. He knows he's trash for that, but hey.
Oh, no. Oh, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Not my iPhone 4!
Well, really?
When are we going to? Off the map, out of the rule book. What if I don't die? What if I refuse? I'm gonna go back to the base. I'm gonna save Clara because that's what I do. And I don't see anyone here who's gonna stop me.
Whoa. The TARDIS is gonna stop you. I'm sorry. Whoa, this guy's dipping into the end of time, Doctor. Holy shit. Gonna cause a paradox or something? What are we doing?
No.
You done goofed!
Half an hour backwards. I'm locked in my own time stream. The TARDIS won't let me leave. You can't just go back and cut off tragedy at the root. Because you find yourself talking to someone you just saw dead on a slab. Because then you really do see ghosts.
The most invaded planet in the galaxy. Our capital city has a sign saying, if you occupied us, you'd be home by now.
Yes, I've had dinners with your lot before. I can't say I'm a
He's gonna crack. He's gonna go and save her. I know he's gonna do it. I knew it. He was in a cave. Oh my god.
Who was the one person who didn't see the writing in the spaceship?
Me. Cass wouldn't let me go inside.
That's why the ghost didn't hurt you when they had the chance, because the message isn't inside you.
Yes, I suppose that makes sense.
So you can get the phone back.
What?
I mean, if you want to risk it for the biscuit, dog.
He's saying I should go get the phone back.
In and out. Let's go. Come on. Gotta go fast.
What? What is it? What did she say?
It doesn't matter.
Please.
I know. I'll be
I'll
like,
ask you whether traveling with the Doctor changed you, or were you always happy to put other people's lives at risk?
and like I said it again, like the just like
I've come from the future.
the directing and cinematography is so
I've seen the chaos. you
great
caused,
this season.
bloodshed.
Tell me what you have seen.
Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Souls wrenched from the dead. Repeating directions to here, to this spot, over and over.
How many ghosts do I create? How many?
I have 4 that I know of, maybe 5 by now. Probably more since I left.
My ghosts will make more ghosts.
This reminds me of House. The ghosts are having a meeting. I was gonna call them a living tribunal, but that's not really true.
What will happen when your people arrive?
We will drain the oceans and put the humans in chains.
This world is protected.
Not
by
happening.
me.
I don't know how they're gonna go about this. I'm actually kind of stumped.
Door emergency security lock.
We'll do nothing to stop it. Time Lord.
Is it Predator? I don't. Is that? No idea.
Okay, fine. But we stick together.
Okay. Actually, surprised Clara budged on that one.
Time Lords. Cowardly, vain curators who suddenly remembered they had teeth and became the most warlike race in the galaxy. But you are curious, willing to die rather than change a word of the future.
Yo, dude, this creature's the effects on it, like it looks practical for the most part. It looks dope. I'm loving the costume.
You robbed those people of their deaths. Made them nothing more than a message in a bottle. You violated something more important than time. You bent the rules of life and death.
I ain't having it. This is awful. I mean, like, are we not turning around every now and then? Like, oh, thank God.
The future I saw, none of that will happen now. The message will never contaminate my friends. No one will die. No one is coming to save you. That's the thing about knowing you're going to die. You've got nothing left to lose.
I was loving the energy the Doctor's giving there at the end, though. Yeah, like, this looks dope.
The Time Lord. Light.
See ya. Oh, damn!
This is security protocol 712. The echelon circuit has been activated. Please stow any hand luggage and prepare for departure.
Oh shit. So do those recordings have to be like re-recorded every time he regenerates, or? I think that'd be a funny Easter egg if they kept it as like 11 or something. He didn't update it. Ah. See ya. Well, is it a fish?
Don't kiss me. Morning breath.
Doctor?
Follow me.
This man is on his game recently.
Where are they going?
See ya.
Right. That's it. I've erased the memory of the writing. Well, you might find you've lost a couple of other memories too, you know, like people you went to school with, or previous addresses, or how to drink liquids. That's you two done. Where's Bennett?
No way, is he gonna just sacrifice himself?
What do I do now?
I don't understand.
I do. You keep going. You have to. Take it from me, there is a whole world out there. A galaxy. A life. What would O'Donnell have wanted?
I need to erase that message from your mind, but it's fine. I'll do it later.
Lon, will you translate something to Cass for me?
Of course.
Tell her that you're in love with her and that you always have been.
What?
Tell her there's no point in wasting time, because things happen and then it's too late. Tell her I wish someone had given me that advice.
Damn, feels bad.
Oh god, I was just passing on what he said. Please, don't.
Here's what I don't understand. You did change the future. You stopped the Fisher King from returning.
The Fisher King had been dead for 150 years before we even got here. But once I went back, I became part of events. But here's the thing. The messages my ghost gave, they weren't for you.
They're for me.
They were for me. That list. Everyone after you was random. But you being the next name, that's what made me confront the Fisher King.
And saying the chamber will open.
That was me telling me to get inside and when to set it for.
Smart.
Clever.
Except that's not why I said them.
How do you mean?
I programmed my ghost to say them because that's what my ghost had said. And the only reason that I created my ghost hologram in the first place was because I saw it here. I was reverse engineering the narrative.
Okay, that's still pretty smart.
You do not understand. When did I first have those ideas, Clara?
Wait,
It
what?
must have been... Wow.
Exactly. Who composed Beethoven's Fifth?
And that was Doctor Who Season 9, Episode 4. That was my reaction video. That was an 3 2 ago. That was a pretty interesting conclusion to that story. I was wondering, they had me going as to how they were gonna wrap it up. I wasn't entirely sure. The whole mystery of the Fisher King ghost, and then throwing us off by starting it with the whole Beethoven situation. That actually was just to show you the reveal at the end that the Doctor's just gonna end up going to reverse time, and that was the idea of this episode. And I think they approached it really well. It didn't feel too cliche or tacky or sort of like a cop out how they resolved it. It did feel very much like it was a part of the progression direction of the episode and the way that they paced it out worked well in my opinion. Also, I gotta say that I think the directing and cinematography really is a standout this episode for me. A lot of the shots here, when there's just either it's intense scenes going throughout the base, when Clara's going by herself, or the other people on board, a really engaging episode, even if not a lot was happening, at least for me. I'd say the idea of the Fisher King was really cool too. The whole idea of it being like this, the leader of these people who die, and the costume and just the design of the Fisher King was pretty cool too. Like, also I gotta say the scene between the Doctor versus the villain of this episode was also really dope too, and the Doctor's giving a nice speech, little monologue. Like I said, 12's been giving some really solid performances now. Like a weird way to put it, I've been on board with 12 for a little while now, since he's just been Capaldi's been giving really solid performances. Kudos to this episode because of the way they think. I think the way that they handled using the sign language throughout this episode, it didn't feel tacky. Or sometimes when you do that in a show, it can feel a little tacky or slow down the pacing or whatever the show. I think it worked seamlessly in this episode and it was fairly effective too. I think the sort of love thing at the end was a little cliche or whatever it was, but I mean it was fine. Overall, I thought this was a good episode. Clara also kind of got called out subtly. So did the Doctor, about them always putting themselves ahead of everyone else and willing to change time. I think that's an interesting commentary we've done before, and I think it was a good point to sort of bring that back up again, because obviously the Doctor's willing to change everything up just to save Clara again, right? And those other people, O'Donnell died, right? So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all next time. Peace.